Welcome to the Cigar Fatin Academy and the literary universe of writer Eduardo Cruz, who has dedicated more than 50 books to the world of Habanos through fiction and a stoic love for them. So, our story today, The Lost Pairing, doesn't just start with a character or a place. It starts right here, with this really profound, almost haunting philosophy. It's a message sent across time, a puzzle wrapped in smoke from a man who believed that smoke, in all its fleeting honesty, tells the truest stories. All right, so let's set the scene. Our story begins in modern-day Paris with a man named Dantes Cruz. He lives a quiet, very ordered life, guided by stoic philosophy. But one day, a package arrives that just completely shatters his reality. I mean, this is a package that seems to have traveled through time itself. Now get this, because what's really wild is just how impossible all of this is. The package is from his grandfather, Eduardo, who's been dead for 19 years. And inside, a single Cohiba cigar. But wait, this isn't just any cigar. It's dated 1958. That's years before Cohiba was even a commercial brand, back when they were made exclusively for Fidel Castro. This thing is a museum piece, a ghost from pre-revolution Cuba, and it comes with a letter that sends Dantes on a quest to solve a lifelong mystery. You see, that letter, it's not just a letter, it's a map. It sends Dantes on this incredible journey around the globe, basically following in his grandfather's footsteps. And each stop involves a very specific pairing, a carefully chosen Habano and a spirit. Each one is designed to teach him a lesson about his grandfather's life, his exile, and his whole philosophy. The first stop is right there in Paris, where that impossible Cohiba gets paired with an 18-year-old Yamazaki whiskey. His grandfather's note explains the connection, saying, "Japan honors tradition like Cuba. They are islands that understand exile." So you see, this pairing isn't just about taste. It's a conversation between two island nations, two cultures that perfected their craft through isolation and a deep, deep respect for memory. Okay, so from the elegance of Paris, Dantes travels to the misty, rugged coast of Islay, Scotland. And here, a powerful, earthy Partagas cigar meets a smoky, intense Lagavulin whiskey. This pairing reveals a totally different kind of connection. These two, well, they don't flatter each other. They recognize each other. They are both brutally honest expressions of where they come from, one from the soil, the other from the sea. It's a pairing all about truth, with no compromise. And this right here, this is the core philosophy that Dantes learns in Scotland, from a man who actually knew his grandfather. It's this idea that perfection isn't born from an easy life, but from adversity. You know, just like a tobacco leaf is fermented and a whiskey is aged in a barrel, great character is forged through pressure and patience. It's such a powerful lesson about the beauty that can emerge from hardship. So as his journey continues, Dantes starts to realize that the clues aren't just in the cigars and spirits. His grandfather's letters are filled with these references to a legendary Spanish family, a whole dynasty of brandy makers whose story holds the real key to this entire puzzle. The Torres family, they were an obsession for Eduardo. And you can totally see why. I mean, they built an empire from scratch after making a fortune in Cuba. They turned a plague that devastated French vineyards into a massive opportunity. And then, in 1939, their winery was completely bombed into rubble during the Spanish Civil War. Everything was lost. But their response? That telegram. Not despair, but an immediate command to rebuild. For Eduardo, that was everything. So here's the crucial point. For Eduardo, resilience wasn't just about survival. The Torres family didn't just survive. They rebuilt with grace and with commitment. They turned utter destruction into a statement of purpose. It was an art form, this lesson in rebuilding your life not just because you have to, but because you owe it to your own legacy to do it beautifully. And that brings us to the final revelation. After all the travel, all the smoke, all the spirits, Dantes finally understands what his grandfather was really searching for. It was never just about a flavor combination. It was something so much more profound. Dantes finally gets it. This whole quest wasn't some sommelier's challenge to find the perfect match of notes and aromas. His grandfather, a man who had lost everything, was searching for a metaphor to live by, a philosophical pairing that could give meaning to a life that had been shattered by exile. And this is it. This is the true perfect pairing. It's the spirit of the Torres brandy, representing reconstruction from the ashes, paired with the spirit of the Cohiba Behike, which represents the relentless pursuit of perfection by using only the rarest, most exceptional leaves. It's a metaphor for life itself,
combining the strength to rebuild from loss with the drive to create something exceptional out of the new life you've built.
This was Eduardo's final message. The perfect pairing is actually within us. It's the constant conversation between our past and our potential, between the memories that shape us and the fleeting moments, just like smoke, that make up our present. It's all about creating a beautiful, meaningful life out of those two elements. So this story leaves us with a pretty big question to think about, doesn't it? What elements define your own personal pairing? Is it resilience paired with creativity? Maybe tradition paired with innovation? What parts of your past and your future are you bringing together to write the story of your life? If you liked it, if you enjoyed it, if you learned something new, subscribe to the channel because we're just getting started. And remember that you can now enjoy the complete collection of writer Eduardo Cruz on Amazon, today with more than 45 books dedicated to the world of Habanos.